Today, we are going to take a closer look at the Chell Clear Contact Paper Roll, size 17.5 inches by 5 feet. I want to share my impressions and experience with this self-adhesive book cover paper. For technical reasons, I cannot add a video of the product itself or an unboxing, so instead, you will see a screencast presentation of the details. Let's dive in and see what this product really offers. The first thing that stands out is the size.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
At 17.5 inches wide, the roll is large enough to cover most standard textbooks, notebooks, and even larger items without the need for overlapping multiple sheets. The length of 5 feet is modest, so while it works for smaller projects or covering a handful of books, it may not be the most economical choice for someone needing to protect an entire library of school materials. Application is straightforward because the roll is self-adhesive. That means you peel it away from the backing and apply it directly onto the surface of your book cover. In practice, adhesion is strong enough to hold in place without curling back, but it requires careful handling. If you apply it hastily, you may notice bubbles forming under the surface. These can be smoothed out with a card or flat edge, but it does add some effort to the process. The transparency of the clear film is one of its strongest points. The paper does not distort the design or text on the book cover, which makes it suitable for preserving the original look while still adding a protective layer. However, under certain lighting conditions, you can see faint streaks or glare, which might bother users expecting a completely invisible finish. Durability is adequate for regular book use. The contact paper protects against scratches, dust, and small spills. It is water-resistant to a degree, but not waterproof. If liquid sits too long on the surface, it can seep in along the edges. For students carrying books daily in a backpack, this material adds a layer of defense that extends the life of the covers, though it won't prevent damage from heavy drops or very rough handling. Cutting the roll is easy with regular scissors. The backing is marked with grid lines, which makes measuring and trimming more precise. This feature is especially helpful if you want clean edges and straight lines, avoiding a messy finish. Still, aligning it perfectly takes patience, especially on hardcover books with rounded corners. You will find a link to buy this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Another detail to note is removability. While the adhesive holds well, removing the contact paper after long use can be tricky. It may leave behind sticky residue, especially on paperboard surfaces. This is important to consider if you are covering valuable books where long-term adhesive might cause damage over time. On less expensive school textbooks or workbooks, this is less of a concern, and the trade-off between protection and residue may be acceptable. The roll is versatile enough for more than just books. Many users apply it to crafts, small furniture, shelves, or documents that need an extra protective layer. Because it is clear and fairly sturdy, it can act as a budget alternative to laminating sheets. However, keep in mind that the thickness is not as strong as professional lamination. From a usability perspective, I found that the adhesive was not overly aggressive, which is both good and bad. It allows for repositioning if you make a mistake, but it also means the edges can occasionally lift if not pressed firmly. Over time, corners might start to peel on heavily used items, so reinforcing the edges with tape can be a practical solution. Overall, the Chell Clear Contact Paper Roll in the 17.5 inch by 5 foot size provides a reliable way to protect books and other surfaces with a clear, self-adhesive layer. It has strengths in clarity, ease of cutting, and protective qualities, but it also comes with small drawbacks like bubbling during application, possible residue upon removal, and limited roll length. For students, teachers, or hobbyists looking for a quick and affordable solution, it performs well within its category, though it may not satisfy those who expect a flawless premium finish. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. That way you won't miss future reviews and comparisons on similar products.